original Tribal Chief is here.
Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The last time Roman Reigns found himself in an ambulance match, things didn't exactly go his way.
With one missed attack, Reigns basically loaded himself into the ambulance. Now he has a chance to prove that he does have what it takes to win in this kind of match.
And knowing Roman, he won't make the same mistake twice. He'll have a new strategy here that keeps himself out of harm's way and puts his opponent in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge him.
The WWE Universe embracing their Tribal Chief.
Reigns standing tall. The OTC is still the pinnacle of this industry. The one and only CM Punk.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
We've seen this man face adversity before, but this could be his toughest challenge yet.
There are few rules in an ambulance match besides getting your opponent in the vehicle and shutting the door. Let's see if he can take advantage of this match's extreme nature and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, this gentleman wanted to step foot on the island of relevancy.
Well, here he is, and I promise it's going to take everything he has if he wants to make it off the island.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
That ambulance looming over these competitors here tonight.
What's normally a sign of help and rescue, tonight is an albatross of a defeat. That has to be weighing heavy on the minds of these combatants.
Yeah, Corey, but you got to keep your focus here. You can't lose sight of the task at hand.
Boom!
And a stop to the gut, too.
Goes into the corner. Boom! What a right! Gosh, thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And Punk gets countered there.
Every counter being answered with another. Well, maybe it's just me, but you can only be disrespected so many times like that before you start to develop a complex.
You get slapped a lot, Corey?
It's none of your business, Cole. Getting those doors open, thoughts of winning are popping into this combatant's head.
Back into the ring here.
Chucked right out of the ring.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Corey, how could you proceed in this type of match?
Well, you can't overthink it. You simply have to beat the life out of your opponent. When they're hanging on by a thread, stuff them in the ambulance and slam the door.
He's going up.
Soaring! Whoa, what a landing!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Boom!
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
Yeah, Reigns brought the fight in a major way on that exchange.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Scaling the side of the ambulance. But why? My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse. Where's he going? I can't imagine what he's thinking about.
Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind.
German suplex to the floor.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like that is humiliating.
You would know, Saxton. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
Ooh. Just cranking the head.
Not looking good. In this position. He's definitely been worn down a little.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina.
No way!
All the way down to the floor.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver.
Roman Reigns so dominant. Oh, guillotine choke. And somebody get in.
He is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does. What a spear by Reigns. Okay, that has to be enough. Has to be able to end this now.
Nothing but dead weight and two doors stand between him and victory.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory.
Halfway home now.
Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win it. How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
Brutal knee strike.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Taking flight on the middle rope, drops the elbow.
Punk has that look, gonna try to end it.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS. That's it. That's gotta do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Stepping out of the ring here.
Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
Desperately trying to close the first of two. Now just needs to get that second door closed.
If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so close.
Almost there. Almost.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Oh, right through the throat. Oof. He's headed to the roof of the ambulance.
He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now?
He doesn't have a lot of room up there. I can't emphasize enough how ill-advised this is.
Big counter from Reigns.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Nothing but devastating damage can happen up there. Cooler heads.
No, not from all the way up there.
Oh, my goodness.
Brutal.
Oh, stop. Oof. Followed by a forearm smash. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. From the top. Through the air. And connects.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
CM Punk, look at the struggle. Just has to make sure to get the other door locked. Pushing with everything they've got.
Come on, shut the thing, win the thing, come on! And boom, the door's shut, and there's the winner!
What a grueling